Okay, this has never jumped before, so it could all go wrong, it could all go right. We don't quite know yet.
I just think if they weren't out in the field all day, they are in their box for... Is he really thinking of who's doing on it? They're 24 hours. They go out for 1 hour to be ridden, and if they're not in the field, they're sat in the box for the rest of the 23 hours of the day. And it's a bit harsh on them otherwise.
Oh, Max is spooked again. Morning, Rachel.
Hi, you all right?
I've got a load of stuff here. So, chocolate for the staff.
They all love that. How are you this morning?
Yeah, good. And silks.
Ah, thank you. Amazing. I'll go and hang
Silks, I
it up for
think everything's kind of there.
Oh, look, I've seen those things on TikTok.
What?
TikTok shop things.
So? Yeah, I'd be surprised. That's nice. We're going to go and look at some horses on the gallops.
We're going to see what?
Some horse on the gallops.
Okay.
So you can come and see some horse on the gallops.
Are we allowed to ride them?
I'll give you a hat. So here's Max. This is the horse in front called Kamaxos. This is the one that Matt has. And then behind is a horse called Book of Tales. So all they're doing, so that's their second. So both these two horses have had a month on the horse walker. They've had summer holidays, had a month on the horse walker. Okay. They've done 1 week's trotting, they'll do another week's trotting, and then they're going to start cantering next week. I have a feeling the sooner they both start cantering, the better, because I think Max gets a bit on his toes at this time of year. And then we've also got 3 that are going to canter, which I need to go and see them as well.
Yeah, Max is he's really fresh at the moment, but as I said to Charlie, he was like this when he first came back from holiday last year, a bit spooky. But, you know, it's all new to him, isn't it? You know, it's a new environment and he's just fresh.
Oh, I don't know.
Behave yourself, Max. It's lovely here. It's peaceful. Really, really peace and quiet, and I think that would really help Max long term. I think it's just chilled here. Oh, Max is spooked again. It's that top corner of the other horses. Something over there is making him spook, but bless Mace. It's also great to see here that so many owners. You know, last week I talked about, you know, owners not feeling valued within the industry, but you certainly feel valued here. And Charlie and his team, they roll out the red carpet for you, but they know how to look after owners. That's for sure, and I think you're really going to see that over this season. They understand, and it's really nice. It's just nice to see owners taking an interest in their horses, you know. When I visited here, obviously I saw a lot of trainers, and as I was doing my rounds, when I came here, I knew when I left he was coming here really. I had to finish all my other visits, but instinctively I thought, no, I just thought this would be ideal for him and me. You know, that's important as well. And obviously what I'm doing here with this project on YouTube, it's important to have everyone on board really with what I'm trying to achieve. And I could just see how well they were looking after owners here, and there's no falseness with it either here. You know, they generally are, you know, Charlie and his wife, and they generally are very interested in you, and they've got people's best interest at heart. They're lovely people.
Yeah, he was good. He was a bit fresh, but he's just getting into the routine of it now, and, you know, he'll be fine probably next week.
So what's the routine from sort of now? So you go on the walker? Yeah,
so he goes on the walker in the mornings, where everyone's mucking the horses out, and then obviously get ridden out, and we're doing 6 and 6 round the round at the moment, trotting, and then a walk in between, and then a walk afterwards, and then I'll wash him off now. We're back in weigh him, and then he will go on the walker again and have a good walk on there, and then go out in the field afterwards later.
How long you worked, Charlie?
Coming up 2 years now, so quite a while.
You must be happy. It's quite a long time in racing for someone to be about for 2 years.
Yeah, it is. It's real good fun, and it's a nice small yard here. We all get on really well.
Who's that with? It's got a great front
like
nose.
horses, so Harry rides out every morning.
It's not, you know,
Freddie doesn't ride at all.
it's
Yeah.
not going to be an issue at all.
So that's perfect. I know. So Fred's surfing down in Cornwall.
Yeah.
He does like his food though, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. The day he doesn't eat his food,
You'd be worried, yeah.
Yeah.
Good lad. Straight back to the hay. Go see your friends, boy. I just think if they weren't out in the field all day, they are in their box for... He's already thinking of his dinner, look.
24 hours.
They're 24 hours. They go out for 1 hour to be ridden, and if they're not in the field, they're sat in the box for the rest of the 23 hours of the day. And it's a bit harsh on them otherwise.
Yeah, I agree.
His friends come to see him. Come on, watch this here.
Mate.
Good boy. Good lad. Come on this way. Good boy.
So you start him off, it's like a slow build-up.
Yeah, we just turn them out here so they can't go too mad
Yeah.
and do any injuries. And then when they get used to being out here a bit, so probably the end of this week, we'll put him in this field here, which is obviously a lot bigger, a lot more grass. And then they just stay out there all day, really. It's quite difficult because if you don't know what they're like and you put them out with 15 other horses and they go mad, something's bound to get kicked or jump out or something crazy. So we just introduce them slowly like this. They have a week out here, and if they're quiet, they go into the big field. Obviously, if they're not quiet, we leave them in here for a bit longer. But you can see yourself, he's very, very quiet. Babies always start their schooling in here. The more experienced horses go out onto the rounds, and obviously in the winter we pull out fences and hurdles into this field, but obviously the ground dependent on that. This is where it all begins. All right, Lil.
Okay, this has never jumped before, so it could all go wrong, it could all go right. We don't quite know yet. Just for a couple of times, get him used to jumping. He might be unnatural, he might be natural, you just don't know yet. Or I might get up to barrels, and by the end of the week we'll do barrels, but using the grey pony is probably ideal as a lead horse. The grey pony's finding it very small and very boring, but
He's doing a job.
But he's doing a job. That's exactly it.
Yeah,
well done.
very good.
He was bought from the Arcosel and Goffs middle of June. So he's been here. This is his 4th week of being here. Okay, just do it one more time, then that'll do them for today. They're both good. It's good to get them off the ground.
Perfect. Yeah.
Are you here tomorrow as well? We'll do a bit more tomorrow then.
Yeah, perfect. That'd be good.
It's just good for them. It's good for their minds and just to learn.
You're going to have some carrots now. You need to stop spooking. It's lovely here, isn't it? Huh? Told you I'll find you somewhere nice. You're going to share with your friends. You want some carrots? Share, Max. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Go on then. Don't let him have them all. He's greedy. Here, you have one. Well, as you can see today, you can see why I'm here, can't you? This daily turnout was a big one for me. Not forgetting that Charlie's a very experienced and experienced trainer, and I get the impression with Charlie, he doesn't miss a trick. He was already on the phone to me last week with a few suggestions of things we might want to look at with Max. Because this year is important for Max, because obviously he's got to bounce back to what we all know he's capable of, and that is a fair standard really. But we need to make sure that we absolutely check everything with him to give him the best opportunity to come back to form, and then we'll know, won't we, where we are. Here's your other one, quickly. Well, he's not looking. Everyone, don't we take it down there? It's just lovely to see. Lovely people. Yeah, we're both going to be happy here.